Coach Jones said yesterday that you and your staff have already digested a lot of film of Pitt. Give us a thumbnail sketch of the Pitt offense, what they do well and what's impressive to you on film.
Well, I think they've got two good running backs, that number 4 and number 34, both really good running backs. And they're going to come out and they're going to try to establish their run game. And that's the one key to the game, is we've got to stop their run game. And they're a power run team, and they do a lot of different things on offense. I mean, you've got to be fundamentally sound in all areas of what you're doing defensively. And you got to take your shots at them. They're a big physical football team, and they're going to play power football until you can stop it. And then I think the key is going to be we got to stop the run game and force them to throw the ball.
Pittsburgh traditionally has always had a big physical offensive line, going back decades, really. When you look at them, is it the same thing this year? Are they big, mauling type of power line?
Yeah, exactly. They're big, strong kids that they're going to get their hands on you and they're going to maul you. And the key to it, I think, you got to move on them. You can't stand there and try to slug it out with them. You've got to move on them. You got to make them block in space. And if you get into one of those games where they can get their hands on you, they're going to move the ball. So we just got to make sure that we're moving, fire zone, and doing what we do. And that's going to be the key to it.
Their quarterback, Sunseri, has had a little bit of a up and down kind of year. He's had some good games and some not so consistent. When you look at him, how would you describe his style, or who does he remind you of?
Well, it kind of reminds me of the kid up at Tulsa. He's a kid that's a dual threat. He can run, he can throw. Probably he's more dangerous with his feet than he is with his arm at this point in his development, but he's a kid that you're going to have to account for in all your coverages with his ability to scramble. And the key is going to be stopping him from scrambling, creating big plays with his feet.
You mentioned their two running backs. They started the year with one clear lead back who went down for the year with an injury. Have they changed their running schemes, the plays they like to do when he went out and they've gone to these other two?
No, I don't think so. They're still doing what they do. That's just different kids doing it. But that kid was, he was an exceptional ball player. And it's bad that he got hurt. These other two kids, I think that number 4, is close to him, probably not quite as good. And then they've got a young freshman and number 34. Who is just learning how to play. But both those backs are good, solid backs. They're as good as any backs that we see in the Conference USA.
Now, your practices the last couple of days have seemed pretty physical. Today, Taylor Reed rocked Rashad Wembley a little bit. Does it look more physical and intense to you? Because from the outside looking in, it looks like it's more intense than the pre-bowl practices last year.
Yeah, and I think a lot of us, the kids just getting back, and they got a little bit of spunk in them. Their legs are back under them, and they're kind of enjoying being out here with each other. And, when Rashad's got the ball, being an ex-defensive player, it's kind of open warfare on Rashad. So, they're just having fun out here right now.
But so was that the increased physical nature of practice? Was that a conscious decision by you and the rest of the coaches to try to ramp it up a little bit based on the result in last year's bowl game?
Yeah, not really. I've been trying to keep it back a little bit, trying to ease them back into football, and they're just playing physical right now, and that's a good thing. Yeah, I'm not going to slow them down, but I'm not going to let them get so crazy with it that we're beat up going into this bowl game. I want to be healthy and fresh going into this thing.
But when you see someone like Rashad Wembley hit one of your starting linebackers, does that make you wish you could bring him back over to the defensive side?
Well, yeah, he should really be a nose tackle. But he's doing a good job at running back, and he serves what our offense wants there, and that's what it's all about. We're going to be a team, and we make our personnel fit where it needs.